Welcome to episode 82 of the We Don't Know Jack podcast. We are very late this week. We are very behind. We should have recorded probably Thursday night. That didn't happen. Friday didn't happen. Saturday didn't happen. Here we are on Sunday.
We've both been busy. You were
Yeah,
out of town. I had multiple things going on. So
we're back.
back on a Sunday night,
8 o'clock on a Sunday.
7:55.
Yeah, that's 8 o'clock.
I'm being exact.
I'm in my bed. Emily's in her bed on Zoom.
Yes, I am. You look a lot more comfy than I am.
I'm
I'm
pretty
like
comfortable.
propped up.
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable.
You look like you're about to fall asleep.
I could. I could. Yeah, we were going to try to record Friday. I was going to come straight from the airport, and you didn't answer your phones. I don't think you were awake yet.
Yeah. What time do you text me? Because
I
I
called
woke
you
up.
at 10 o'clock. No, I called you at like 9:15.
Yeah, I was dead asleep. I
I
don't
called
have
you pretty
class
late.
until like 12 that day, so I get up at 11.
Well, it makes sense because the airport is right by school
Yeah.
and not, drive an hour home, drive an hour back, drive another hour home after flying.
What did you call me for? Were you calling me saying you were going to come up?
If you answered,
Oh, well, you should know if I have my alarm set for a
I didn't
certain
know.
time, I do not get up until that time.
Well, we talked about it. We had talked about me coming up Friday after I got off the plane.
Yeah, but you never said where you were going to go. So I didn't think you were going to be coming to my room. I thought you were going to like go down to the radio station or
Well,
something.
you would have had to answer your phone for me to do that.
Yeah, well, if you just went to the station and I saw you called me, I would have texted you back when I woke up.
Yeah, that was not happening. I was so tired. I had to be at the airport at 5 a.m. I was
Yeah,
after being out
struggling.
all night. That was rough.
I can imagine.
Yeah, that was a poor decision on my part.
Yeah.
I wasn't even out drinking or anything. I was just out.
You were just tired.
Yeah, and then then I got back. We got back at a reasonable time. I would have gotten 4 or 5 hours of sleep had I fallen asleep at 11. But I had to take a shower and because I was covered in sand and the whole thing.
Yeah, the
But
beach got to you.
went for a little night swim at the beach. The water was like strangely warm.
Well, you were in Florida.
Yeah, but it never got above 75 the whole time I was there.
Was it like bathwater warm or was it just like not
It was it was
cool enough?
it was nice. Like I don't like cold water. You know that. You've been
Yeah.
on the boat with me. I don't like the cold water. It was nice, like genuinely nice. So spent some time in the water. I brought swim trunks with me, but I didn't bring them to the beach because Jackie's brain don't work all the way.
How far was a hotel from the beach?
The hotel was like 20 minutes, but where we were was like 30 seconds.
Why didn't you just go up and get them?
We went to dinner. I
Oh.
didn't know if we were going like to the beach, or what was going on.
Did anyone else have them on?
No,
Okay, so it wasn't like you were the only one.
I was the only smart enough one to wear flip flops.
Did the other people just take their shoes off?
I think so. I'm gonna send you a picture.
I feel like that would be the smarter choice is to just take your shoes off.
The smart choice was to wear flip flops. I'm sending you a picture right now
Okay.
of the beach. That's not what I wore the day I went swimming, but
As my
it is
phone
done.
is trying to load.
Yeah. It
You
was.
look very fancy on the beach.
I know, right? You ever seen somebody wear dress clothes on a beach before?
No, it
Not,
looks like you're about to have a business meeting.
not one piece of sand got in my shoes.
That's a dangerous game to play wearing shoes like those
Oh, I
on the
know.
beach.
It was my only pair of shoes there too, dress shoes.
Yeah, not the smartest decision. You should have just taken those
That would have
off.
been worse. Then I would have got sand everywhere.
You would have been carrying them.
Yeah, but we had to walk back to the car, and that was a decent walk.
Like your shoes and socks, take them off and carry them.
Yeah, but then when I put my shoes and socks back on, they're covered in sand.
Shake it off.
Anyway, it was a cool trip going north this week. Polar opposite.
Go,
It's supposed to snow one day up where I'm at.
going to Wisconsin.
Yep. One of the places I'm going to, I'm kind of excited about. It's close enough that I'm gonna try to get tickets to something at the Comedy Mothership. Do you know what that is?
The Joe
The Joe
Rogan's
Rogan Comedy Club.
place.
I'm gonna try to go. What sucks, I was looking at the dates and Whitney's there the day after I leave.
Oh,
'Cause I would have gone. It was only $40 to see her too.
that's well, I actually don't really know how much comedy shows are,
A lot.
but
They're usually
well,
like I paid 70 for Shane.
for a club like that, I feel like that might be a lot.
I mean it's the size of the factory.
Okay.
It holds 2,500 people, I think.
Okay, then I would say that's reasonable.
I really wanted to see Kill Tony live. I don't even really like Kill Tony that much, but um, it would have been cool to see it live.
Well, didn't actually have like Kill Tony, but they had some of the people from Kill Tony
Yeah, but it
here.
wasn't like it wasn't Cam or Hans Kim or David Lucas.
Yeah,
Tony.
I'm
Ari
I'm
was there. Ari's
debating
have you seen Ari? Ari Mack?
Shafir.
No, Ari.
Oh, I
Ari's from
don't think
Estonia.
so.
He's from Estonia.
Oh, I did see him. He was on, what was he on that I was watching?
I don't. He's
I
so
feel,
funny though.
I feel like it was something on Netflix he was on. It wasn't like a special,
Yeah.
but
Did
he
you
was,
see? He did the thing with Gabriel Iglesias, and Gabriel lost. He left a ton of merchandise at Estonia and had no idea.
what?
He left like $1 million worth of merch in Estonia.
Oh my God.
And then he said, "You ever seen anybody like Antonio Brown walking around in Estonia?"
Didn't Antonio Brown just get like
Yes,
charged with murder or something?
yes, he did in Dubai.
Oh my God.
I
He has like one of the worst cases of CTE.
oh yeah, it's horrible.
Faces up to 30 years in prison.
Jeez, for
Apparently they thought it was like 15 years, but now it can be 30.
wow, was it self defense at least?
I, I'm trying to find like an English one. I'm seeing like the Dubai and like
What do they speak in Dubai?
India
English?
ones.
I thought they spoke English in Dubai. I don't know
Uh, he f okay, it says he fired a gun, but I don't really know what the incident was.
though. Yeah,
It's
I don't.
not it's not saying exactly what happened.
The only video I saw about it was MMG, and I barely watched it.
There were some, okay, it doesn't really say what happened.
Yeah, I don't
It
know.
just says he fired a gun at someone.
Weird.
Anyway,
He's a weird guy.
he always has been. I
Yeah,
remember like a few years ago, there was one of him like jerking off in a pool
yep,
at like a hotel or
yep.
something.
He did do that, and he threw a couch out of a window.
Yeah,
He almost killed a kid. He was such a good football player too.
he was, and then everything after is what ruined his reputation.
Well, he showed up to training camp in a hot air balloon,
It's what money does to you.
and then he went in the cryo machine barefoot and froze his feet.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't know that one.
Yep. And
He's done a lot of weird shit.
then he ran off in the middle of the game, and I don't think he's ever played since then.
Okay, I remember that.
So we've talked about this a little bit. This is a completely different topic. We've talked about Dancing with the Stars a little bit on this show.
Yeah,
I don't watch the show, but I'm not happy with the last 2 weeks.
I know you're not happy because Topanga
I know.
got voted off. That episode I didn't see, but now Andy Richter is gone, which I love Andy, but thank God he's gone because they got rid of so many good people
You kept him.
to just keep him on.
He's great though. I didn't like Andy Richter for a long time. I thought he was obnoxious on Conan, and the more I watched him, the funnier I thought he was.
Well, he's funny, but like when you're getting rid of people who can actually dance,
Topanga.
yeah, and he's just I feel like I was talking with one of my friends who also watches it
Oh, hold on.
that
Now let's make this clear. I have not seen a single episode or a single dance.
that we were talking about like I don't know if it's now he is like the oldest one there. So of course he's gonna move a little slower. But it feels like his dances were a lot shorter than the other people's.
Probably, probably. Uh,
But he should have gone like week 2 or 3. Because they get rid of so many like talented
I can't stop
people
yawning.
and they kept him.
Yeah. So, like I said, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a single dance or anything. I've seen a couple clips, but I haven't seen much. And it's just what Topanga posts on TikTok. Um, but I went into work one day, and a couple of my coworkers are obsessed with the show, and it's all they talk about. So I hear the whole thing, and I know the history of the show. And I've said before, I used to watch it when I was younger with my grandma. But they're talking about it, and I said, "Who went home?" And my coworker looks at me and goes, "You're not going to be happy." And I go, "Topanga."
Call her Topanga instead of her actual
I don't
name.
know her. I know her name's Danielle, but I don't. I
I
go,
think
she's Topanga.
is it Fisher or Fishel?
Official, I think. She's
Fishel?
Topanga and will always be Topanga to me.
Okay. Yeah, Topanga went home.
There was so a while ago, I guess the start of the year when Raw debuted on Netflix.
Okay.
Have you watched it?
Oh, yeah, she was in the
She was in the
audience.
crowd. But have you ever watched the show?
The Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
I I bought Disney Plus. I planned on getting it for like just like a week or two, and then because I originally got to watch the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction because I was at Mizzou and we were going out that night, so I saw
Get to that.
some of it and then didn't see the rest. So it was on Disney Plus. I was like, okay, I gotta see the rest. Bought Disney Plus, but now I'm going through like all my childhood shows.
Oh, they're all
So
on there.
I'm like, damn, I'm really gonna be like paying for this for a year
It's
to watch
cheap. It's
all of
only like
these.
$9. 12?
It's 12.
Not bad.
That's with ads too.
Oh, I paid 25 just to post the dang
Like
podcast. So
that's the base for Disney Plus. Meanwhile, you can get Netflix for less than that.
yeah.
And,
But have you watched the show?
no, but what where we're getting to was that show is on Disney Plus,
Yeah.
so I might start watching
You
that.
should. It's a great show. Well, so she does a show, podcast with Will Friedle and Ryder Strong, who were Sean and Eric on the show, the brother and the best friend. But the camera cuts over on Raw to the three of them. The guy who played Eric doesn't get a name card. It's just Danielle and the other guy. Pat McAfee, as soon as the camera turns, Topanga!
Wasn't that the same one Macaulay Culkin was at?
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin was there. Hulk Hogan got booed out of the building.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace, Hulkster.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't like.
Black and black and gold, brother.
I forgot about that.
I think about that almost every day.
I forgot about that. And you know what? That girl had zero clue what she was referring to.
Oh, well, like the brother thing was like on TikTok at that time.
Yeah, but she
So
didn't know that was Hulk Hogan.
no.
No, brother was because of sketch.
But she said it like Hulk Hogan
I know.
though,
I don't think she meant to, but it was so funny. We'll never get her on the show, unfortunately. But
sadly.
yeah, I got a no on that one. I tried. I tried hard.
Forever in our hearts.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. Weird. Okay.
Talking about Topanga
Topanga, yeah, Topanga's
in
great.
wrestling.
Everybody loves Topanga. Well, anybody like between the ages of like 32 and 38 had a crush on Topanga at some point.
What year did that show come out?
I don't know.
It must have
90s,
been,
I
it
think.
had to be in 90s.
You know Ben Savage ran for senator?
I feel like I heard that. What state was it?
I don't know, but he lost. He ran as a Democrat and he lost.
I'm seeing when it came. It came out in 93.
Wow. Okay, it was 93 to like '02 then.
I'm now I guess see what state he ran for.
I did finish watching Malcolm in the Middle. I'm kind of
Is
sad.
that the first time you've watched it through?
Yeah. Well, I started watching it a while ago and then I stopped. And then when you interviewed They Might Be Giants, I was like, the song was stuck in my head. So I was like, I should probably watch the show. And then I watched the whole show.
Okay, this is according to the Google AI overview. He ran for a seat in Congress in California's 30th district and lost. And then
He lose to.
he he once again ran for West Hollywood City Council. He lost that one too,
Okay.
from what I'm seeing.
Um, do you know who he lost to in Congress?
Let me see.
'Cause that district. I'm trying to think of who that would be. Oh, the government's back open.
Oh yeah, update. We're back up and running.
Schumer flipped his vote and everybody followed along and now they're calling for his head.
See,
They
I haven't paid attention to any of that.
that's about as much as I know. Is that the Democrats want a new minority leader. They're not happy with him.
I don't think that one's recent. I'm trying to find.
We're super prepared on this show.
Well, we who knew we were going to talk about Ben Savage running for Congress?
I had no plans to talk about it.
Yeah, I didn't, so I'm trying to figure this out.
We go down some weird wormholes on this show. I love when people find out when they get to know me how uncultured I am. It always entertains me.
Who? Oh my God, now I'm trying to think who I was talking. Okay, someone else I was talking to is like almost as uncultured as you
I met
about
somebody
certain
that's
things.
I met somebody that's worse.
That's worse. How is it worse?
He knows less than I do about pop culture.
Well, how old is he?
25.
That makes a little more sense.
And it's not Casey.
Like, well, yeah, when you say 45,
No,
Casey's
25.
ruled out.
25.
Oh, I thought you said
No, I said
45.
25. I won't say who it is, but I said something and the conversation went on and I go, "Good Lord, is this what it's like talking to me?"
Most likely, yes.
Because I was talking about famous, like super famous comedians.
Okay, who were you talking
Farley,
about?
Belushi, and Norm.
And he didn't know any of them?
Any of them.
Well, I mean, in his defense, they're older comedians. Like
Still,
they're like not our generation's
who is our
comedians.
generation's Belushi?
I don't know if we have. one.
It's not Sandler's not our generation. He's a generation before.
Yeah.
It's probably Kevin Hart.
I honestly, I think he would be the best one. At least, yeah, I guess from at least our generation to kind of compare
Because if
to
we look
that.
back, Sandler was the previous generation. Farley was before that. Um, I don't know who was in between Belushi. Would have been the 80s. Farley was 90s. Sandler was 2000s.
Well, I mean, I guess we could be considered 2000s. We were born
We're in the
in the
middle.
2000s.
I feel like we grew up more with new Kevin Hart movies than we did new Adam Sandler movies. By that I
Yeah,
we grew up with Jumanji, Central Intelligence, Night School, um, that stuff. We're in the 90s, early 2000s. You had Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, Grown Ups later on.
but we did like grow up with grown-ups
Yeah, but
because
I'm
that
saying
came out.
more of his mega hits were early 2000s when we were 5
Yeah.
and not 20.
Hmm.
So I don't know. It's hard to say. It's I mean, there's a couple good.
Let's go with Kevin Hart for
Kevin
now.
Hart's really the only one I can even think of that would be in that conversation.
Yeah.
Because like Jonah Hill was before that, and he's nowhere near as funny.
But does Jonah Hill even do stand-up?
No,
He's just an actor that's
but
been in
Farley didn't
comedy
do a lot of
movies.
stand up.
No, but he was
I mean, he was a writer at SNL.
SNL isn't really stand-up, but it's more of a like closer to a traditional form of comedy. It's not quite a movie, but it's not quite stand-up.
Well, Farley was a writer there too.
Yeah.
Not a very good one, but he was a writer. And Spade will tell you that was his best friend.
Yeah.
So the reason I mention this, I went to the library yesterday,
Okay.
and I got a library card.
How much do you plan on using it?
I checked out two books.
What did you get?
Jim O'Hare, he wrote a book called Welcome to
Okay.
Pawnee.
From Parks and Rec.
Yep. Who'd he play?
Well, it started off Jerry,
Gary
and
Larry
then
Gary.
yeah, they changed his name like because they never actually like I think it was like the last episode that like found out his actual name.
I don't even remember which one it was. Jerry, Gary,
But
Larry.
yeah, they started calling him like different things.
And then I checked out a book about the TV show The Challenge.
There's a book on that?
Hmm. Yeah, it's about like the history of the show and stuff. And then really what I got was for the audiobooks on the app. And
Oh, yeah.
I checked out Norm's book on there. But we were talking about Norm, and I was thinking Norm is probably the funniest person to ever write a book
Okay.
because Farley didn't write one and Belushi did not write one.
Yeah.
And Norm is funnier than Kevin Hart.
I didn't even know Kevin Hart had a book.
It was next to it was near Cat Timp's book.
Okay.
I almost checked that one out too, but I didn't.
She has
You got a couple of them.
two,
Yeah, two or three.
I think. Okay. I knew she definitely had one because I remember them promoting that.
You have a flash drive in your hand?
No, it's my USB adapter.
Oh. Uh,
I have to fidget with something.
but it started a conversation with me and this librarian. We were having a nice time. She thought I was hilarious. Um,
Okay. How old was she?
I don't know.
Like our age or older?
Older than us, but not old.
Okay.
She
Because
was
every
very.
time I think of like librarian, you think of like the old woman with like
Oh no, she
glasses.
was younger. She was a very nice lady. But
Okay.
I had said when I was looking for Norm's book, I was like, he's probably the funniest person to ever write a book because Farley never wrote one. And she goes, "Can you imagine Chris Farley writing a book?" And I thought about it. I was like, "No,
Yeah, that those two things don't add up.
it would be fat guy in a little coat over and over."
Yeah.
And they didn't really
I,
do audiobooks when he was alive.
I'm kind of surprised Adam Sandler hasn't written one yet.
He
Or
might.
has he?
He might. I don't know. I've never looked. I don't know where my phone's at.
I
Otherwise,
feel like he would be an interesting one to
yeah.
have a book.
Well, because he's got to the point where every time he makes a movie, it's all his friends,
Yeah.
and his wife is either Jennifer Aniston or Selma Hayek or Drew Barrymore. Every one of them.
True. He rotates the three.
Julie Bowen. No,
Well, yeah.
I didn't realize that was her in Happy Gilmore for the longest time.
The first one or the
Yeah,
second
the
one?
first one because she's so young.
I mean, all of them were.
Yeah, I mean they're also,
I
but
mean, Adam Sandler, he looks the exact same, but
yeah,
she doesn't.
she looks a little different. But
He
she
just looks,
like
he
her on
looks a
Modern
little
Family.
older.
Her on Modern Family doesn't look like her in Happy Gilmore,
No.
so I didn't recognize her at first.
See, I watched Happy Gilmore, the first one, a little bit before the second one came
Such a
out.
good
And I
movie.
completely forgot she was in it.
Yeah, she's a big part in it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was her for. I've seen the movie
See,
30
I knew
times.
she was in it, but I had just like not seen the movie in so long. I was like, oh my God, that's that's Claire from Modern Family.
MJF was so good in Happy Gilmore too.
I might have to rewatch it.
Second one,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about? MJF.
Yeah, but I forgot what character he played.
You know the kids,
Yeah.
big one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was great in that movie. Same with Carl from Shameless.
See, I still haven't watched. Well, I saw like half an episode
But
of
you know who
Shameless.
Carl is?
No.
Anyway,
I watched
his
that
real name's Ethan something.
I watched that half episode like probably a year ago.
Okay,
And
well,
all I know about it is Jeremy Allen White was in it.
yeah. Uh, MJF's doing Violent Night too. I don't know if you've ever seen Violent Night one, but that's one of my favorite Christmas movies.
I didn't see the first one.
So I was working at the movie theater in Wildwood at the time. And that movie came out, and I had seen clips. I'd go and, make sure everybody's behaving in there, and I go and check and make sure there weren't like 12-year-olds sneaking in there. And it always looked so entertaining. So
Hmm.
I'm working in the concession stand, and the owner's sister comes up. The owner of the location,
Movie theater?
like he owned the property. He
Okay.
wasn't the owner of the company. He was the owner of the individual location. So
The property manager.
no, he owned it. He owned the plot of land. He was
Okay.
the local owner. So his sister comes in with her friend and they get tickets to this movie. And I was like, let me know how it is. I really want to see it. I think I have the poster for it somewhere over here. But
Did he steal it or did they give it to you?
they gave it to me. We could get posters.
Okay.
I can't resell them or anything, but I can have them.
I feel like that's the one perk of working at a movie theater
Yeah. You
is
just
like
you're
getting
just
all the
not supposed
posters.
to you're supposed to get rid of them, I think. But I don't know. We all have them. Anyway, so she goes in to see the movie. Comes back out like half an hour later. It said, "This is the worst movie I've ever seen. I can't believe you guys are airing this."
Oh my
So
God.
I took that as a challenge, and I I called my stepdad and I said, "We're gonna go see this movie next weekend." He said, "Okay." So it was the next Tuesday or whatever. We go see the movie, and it was awesome. It was so funny. It was so disturbing. I mean, a guy's head goes through a wood chipper. It's
That's the one with David Harbour.
sure.
I think so.
I
He's
don't know who
the
that.
like Santa Claus
Stranger Things.
guy.
The guy from Stranger.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
in Stranger Things.
yeah, that's it.
Okay.
He
There's a lot like going
that
on with
movie
him.
was like Home Alone meets Die Hard.
The funny thing is, so like every Halloween since high school, I watch like horror movies leading up to Halloween, even though I do that any day I want, is watch horror movies. But me and my friend for this Halloween, she has never really watched like scary movies before. So I was like, okay, like here are some of the options. Like here are ones I've never seen. And like if you want something not scary, here are the options. So I like kind of gave her a list of like, okay, pick one of these. She picked honestly one of the scarier ones I think I've watched
Which one
like
was it?
ever. It's called Weapons.
Never heard of it.
It it came out this year, I think like in August, but I didn't go to the theater to watch it. And I don't know if it was because she was screaming that scared of me or if it was actually like the movie itself.
Do I know this person?
But what?
Do I know this person?
Yeah.
One out of three
But
chance.
what?
It's a 50-50 chance of which one it is.
You can guess after.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was her reaction to it that was like freaking me out or not. But the funny thing is, she would scream when it happened, but she was covering her eyes. So every time I was like, "No, open your fucking eyes. You're actually like going to watch this." So then I put myself through torture rewatching it. But
That
the
doesn't
end was
sound fun.
like the end was kind of funny because you could tell like the whole mystery of it was figured out. So it was like the end was funny because it's just a bunch of children chasing a old woman and attacking her. So
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. It was entertaining. If I was really bored, I would watch it again. But now knowing like how it ended, I'm like, okay.
That was scary.
It wasn't. People were like, "Oh my God, it's the scariest movie of the year." Well, you also didn't have many scary movies come out that year. It was really good though. It
I don't
was.
I don't do scary movies.
Oh my God, I love them. I remember in high school, like midday, I would get like all my homework done during the school day, come home and watch like a scary movie.
So I don't remember doing much homework in school.
Sounds about right for you.
Yeah, well, I didn't do much in college either. But
You can say that now because you graduated,
well,
so
you were
you can
around
get
for
away with it.
a lot of my college homework. Did I just not have any, or just not? Did I just not do it
At least from what you told me, is you didn't have much to do
in college or high school?
in college.
I really
I
didn't.
didn't know you in high school, so
I didn't. I can count on one hand how many times I had homework, what classes I had homework in, and it was that stupid editing class, and it was any online class that I would have homework in.
see, I have homework in every class. I don't know how different the classes were for you, but
Well, there was times
yeah.
we were in the same class and you had homework and I didn't.
How is that
I
possible?
don't know, but it happened.
The classes we had, we were usually either paired up with each other
That's
or
true.
with other people.
That's
So when you were with paired up with someone else, it's quite possible you made them do all of the
no,
work.
don't start with that.
At least I made it 50-50.
One of the funniest things, and when we eventually have some of these people on, we'll talk about it. But we're sitting in class one or after class one day, and me and somebody were editing, and I was just as I do, just
As usual.
as typical. I work better when I talk.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I feel like you get more distracted.
Okay. When I can like even at work when I'm doing listings and stuff, if I'm having a conversation with somebody, I'm typically typing while I'm working, and I can get stuff done. I've always been able to multitask.
That's called multitasking.
Yeah,
That doesn't mean you're focused.
I can talk and type pretty good. I can talk and write, but I honestly
Yeah.
I think I work better when I talk.
Okay.
So I'm yapping away about God knows what, and the teacher's next to us, and I think it was Danny I was working with. And after about
Yeah.
20 minutes of me just nonstop talking, teacher says, "Is it always like this with him?"
Was I in the room for that?
You might have been.
I
You
think
know,
I was.
I know you came by eventually that day. If you were still
Yeah, I
alive, you'd be
was
thinking my
because
bed
you
is
wanted
broken.
me to like double check something you guys were working
It
on.
was that day. Yeah, you came down later that day. If you guys hear
Yeah.
a lot of creaking, every time I move, my bed is broken, so it makes a lot of noise.
I feel okay, one, I don't hear creaking, but explain why the bed is broken
I
because
flopped onto it one time.
that sounded kind of sketchy when you said it.
It's this bed is like 15 years old,
Okay.
and I
Well, to
jumped
be
onto it
fair,
before. This is before I even got fat. I just belly flopped onto the bed one time, and it broke a board.
like how you had to clarify it was before you got fat.
Yeah,
Just to say it was a bad bed to begin with.
I do have a friend that had to get a metal bed frame.
That, dude, I hate metal bed frames because so I'm at school right now, so I'm like laying in the like college dorm bed mattress.
Don't miss that at all.
And well, mine's comfortable.
Mine
You
wasn't.
you literally didn't put anything
Oh,
like under
bullshit! I
it.
didn't.
I have like a 3-inch foam
I had foam on mine too.
thing. Yeah, but yours was like not comfortable at all. Mine is. I sleep fine.
I didn't. Did you ever sit? I don't know if you ever sat in my bed. Did you?
I did
Oh
because remember we had to film a video. And I had to give like a certain angle.
no, I don't remember that at all. I'm
And
sure you were over a lot.
where the hell was I going with this? You I'm on track and then you ask me questions and it throws me off.
I don't know. Metal bed
The
frame.
bed frame. The bed frame. So we have metal bed frames and I have my bed like lifted. So I have to like jump onto my bed and I
Yeah.
have bruises on my shins because they hit the metal bed frame when I jump up. And thing is, my bed frame, like, it's not, I don't think it's put together correctly because every time I like move or roll over when I sleep, my bed squeaks and it
Mine.
wakes me up. And I remember one time I was putting up like my Chiefs flag. They lost today. I'm not happy. Don't
That
talk
was
to me
yeah.
about it.
That was a rough ending. I saw the end of it.
But oh my God, the whole game was rough
Mahomes looked
because
terrible.
the whole game it was constant penalties on like every play, every drive.
Yeah, Patty Mahomes
And
looked terrible today.
the the thing is the Broncos didn't look that great either.
Looked better.
Like well, yeah, because they won, but both teams got penalties, and it was just nonstop flags everywhere. But I have a Chiefs flag by my bed on the wall.
You got some
I
great flags on
remember
your wall.
I was standing up on my bed to hang it up, and every time I moved, the bed was squeaking. It was like, yeah, I hope no one like assumes something else is going on because nothing is. It's just me instantly trying to reach like my ceiling.
You wouldn't let us hang anything on the ceiling.
Well, yeah, why? Because how would I get down when I move out? I don't have anyone tall enough to like reach it.
You call the two idiots that hung the other flag up for you.
Well, one, if it was on the ceiling, you're probably not tall enough to reach the ceiling to
Get on
hang it
somebody's
up like
shoulders, you
that.
know.
And then
It's great.
Casey, the other idiot, he would probably be closer, but most likely not in town.
That's true. We might see him once a year from here out.
I text him every once in a while.
I talk to him like 4 times a week.
I sent him a very, how do I say this? Very weird things I find on Instagram Reels.
I'm well aware. Thank you for
Oh,
not.
I barely send you anything. I
I
send you maybe one a week. I spam
Yeah,
people.
I don't want the stuff you send because you send weird, fucked up stuff.
Thing is, those are like kind of going away. So I'm purposely trying to like get back into my algorithm
So weird.
to just like bother people.
So yeah, I know you did it, Dan too.
Oh, because Dan sends me the same stuff.
We
So
know a lot of Dans.
I just send it back to him.
I don't
And
even.
then he half the time he's like he sees the like thumbnail of it and he goes, I'm not even gonna watch that.
Did he move yet?
He might have.
Well, we'll
I
miss
don't
you.
know. I haven't asked him.
Different Danny. We know too many Dans.
I know. Well, I'm friends with Dan, the truck driver, and then somewhat know Danny,
And trivia Dan.
who's been on the show. Danny that's been on the show, and then we have Dan who has not been on.
And you got
And
trivia Dan who wants to come on soon. We're
oh
gonna
yeah,
we're gonna make that
no
happen.
offense, Trivia Dan, but I kind of forgot about you.
You haven't met him,
Yeah, yeah, I have.
have you?
Yeah,
Uh,
one time, but I've met him.
he's gonna come on the show soon.
Get him on.
Yeah, he thinks he's funnier than I am.
He probably is.
No, he's not.
For audio listeners, Jack was shaking his head.
No, I'm way funnier, and I told him that. No, he's a good.
Oh, a segment for that when he comes on. You guys have to write
Oh
jokes
Lord, I
if
don't.
you can make me
No, I
laugh.
don't. I don't write jokes. I just steal comedian jokes.
Well, then you're not funny because you have to steal it to be funny.
I just steal Norm stuff, and it's really funny.
Because it came from Norm. Therefore, you are not funny. Norm is funny.
He said one time the best day of his life was the day his son was born, and then he went skydiving. It changed.
See, if Norm said it, I would be laughing.
And then he went on Letterman a year or so later after, and Letterman said, "You said being a dad was the most exciting thing in your life, and then something happened. You remember what that was?" He goes, "I tried crystal meth."
See, if I was watching the actual clip, I'd be laughing.
You suck.
I know.
You used to laugh at me. You used to think I was funny.
Hey, used to keyboard.
You still think I'm hilarious. You just don't laugh.
Yeah, I don't.
I have made you
I don't
laugh.
think anything's funny.
I have made you laugh harder than I've seen anybody ever laugh.
Oh no, there's the other day. I've laughed, no offense, but I've laughed way harder the other day than I think I ever have. I was actually like had tears coming down my
You did
face.
that happened with me. I don't know what I said, but I said something that you had your
No, I mean like I like full on like crying, laughing. Like I had to blow my nose after because
oh.
I was like, I'm actually like
I
dying.
wish I could remember what it was that got you so good. It was in the podcast room. It was right after we finished recording. I said something and you were full on just hysterical laughing.
I don't know what it was.
You remember when we, we were last year around this time we were playing WWE game
Oh, yes.
and
We
we
can talk about that. That was nothing bad.
what
That was nothing bad we were doing. We
I
can
know
talk about that.
I know we looked through the community creations on there and there's some wild stuff on there.
Oh yeah.
There's like that on that thing you can have Hitler wrestle Stalin.
The fact, well, it's almost like the only thing I can think of is like comparing it to Twitter, where there's like absolutely no rules of like
Yeah.
what can and can't be posted.
Cam Patterson had a joke about it, about Twitter, scrolling through it. He said that's how he found out Russia attacked Ukraine. And then he scrolled to the next post, and there was a girl sucking off a guy.
That is Twitter.
It's like you keep scrolling, and then you see election results, and then you see gangbang.
See, I don't get the like pornographic stuff, but I
Yeah.
get some weird shit on there.
Anyway,
Especially if I don't check it for like a week, it
hmm
resets my whole algorithm, and then it's just like the Wild West on there.
it's something. So I we were playing the game, and I think we downloaded a bunch of porn stars or something.
We did. We looked through. To be fair, you were the one in naming all of them, and I
No,
was
they were
like,
already
"Oh,
named.
what do you mean?
They were some of the top downloaded people in the community.
Were they?"
Yeah.
There were some that we like looked up on there.
Well, there was some of them also like Riley Reed, who's pretty well known everywhere.
If did she retire?
I
I,
don't
f
know.
I feel like once again on Twitter, I feel like I heard one of them like retired and like founded Jesus or something.
No, she definitely didn't do that. But I think she only does stuff with girls now, is what I heard. I heard that on Riz, actually,
Okay. Anyway, we looked up a bunch of porn stars,
and found them in the
and
game.
yeah, we made all of them fight each other.
We put them in a Hell in a Cell match for
Oh
the,
yeah.
I think it was like the Adult Video Award Championship or something.
We named it
It
something
was something
wild.
goofy, but
And
it
then
was funny.
we made like the custom belt
Yeah.
that would win.
Well, remember we set it up, we turned it on, and we just watched it, and it went on for like an hour.
Oh yeah, we didn't have that many either.
There was
We
six
had maybe
people,
like six people,
and
if
one
that
of
was
them
it.
wasn't real.
Oh, we did throw in some random, well, looked like could be
Yeah,
a
that
porn
was.
star.
I don't even know how we got to that point in the day.
It was late at night
It was like
too.
midnight. It was late. You usually
Yeah.
didn't stay out that late.
I don't know well, because the two of us, we started off like actually playing the game.
Yeah, we were playing it
And
for a
then
while.
we were like, I think it started, we were like, what celebrities did, or like, no, we had a Trump versus Biden
Yeah, we did do
like
that.
fight each other.
This was right after the election too.
Yeah, and then we were having like other like political and like celebrity people fight each other and somehow came up with the adult film star
It went on
idea.
for a while too. When was this? Is this it?
Oh, this was
Not it. Hold on, I'm gonna find it.
it was end of the year
November 7th.
last
This was
year.
like right after the election.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. It was end of
don't read that out
what is
loud.
that?
Something just popped up.
Wait, read it out loud or
No,
don't?
don't read it out loud.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't.
yeah. Okay. Are you on Twitter? Is that what you saved?
That was in my camera roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was weird. I don't even know. That was right after the election. That's probably why we did the Trump and Biden thing.
Probably.
Well,
But
now they have
we also had like other people
now they
fighting.
have intergender wrestling in the new game, so we could have done Trump and Kamala.
We could have done anyone.
Yeah, yeah. We were. I don't know how we got down that road. It was fun though.
I'm impressed it went on for that long
Yeah,
too.
I'm surprised you were involved in it for that long.
Well, once you mentioned the porn stars, I was like, okay, how many of them are like actually made on the game?
There was a lot.
I mean, at least the ones we named were on.
Yeah, and we didn't really look that hard either.
No.
It was like, if I remember, I think it was Riley Reed, Lana Rhodes. Uh, Lena the Plug. There was a fake one. I don't remember the other two.
What's the one Bert Kreischer had on?
Rick Kreischer.
Bert Kreischer and Tom had her on their
Oh,
podcast.
yeah, they did. Adriana Chechik.
I think we might have had her in there.
Yeah, yeah, it was her. Yeah, but I forgot Bert and Tommy interviewed her. Then they called Lena
Yeah,
on the
that's the
phone.
only way that I listened, or I didn't listen to it, but I saw like some clips from that, and I had no idea who she was. And then they started asking her like questions I'm not going to repeat on here, and
We're
it's like,
sort of sometimes, occasionally family friendly on here.
yeah. And then I was like, okay, she does that for a living.
Yeah,
Not judging her for it, but I had never
it
heard
makes
of
a
her
lot of money.
before. I feel like most of them do.
Some of them do.
Well, if you're
Oh,
that
Mia
big.
Khalifa was the other one.
Oh yeah, we did have her, and
How did we forget her? She hates
she
pro wrestling.
retired, didn't she?
Yeah, now she tries to be ESPN, and she's just not.
What do you mean ESPN?
She worked at ESPN for a little bit.
After?
Hmm.
I mean,
Okay,
I
well, hold
guess
on,
it
hold on.
is a male audience,
Yeah,
so getting someone like her on.
this just
But
crossed my
also,
mind.
ESPN is owned by Disney,
Yep,
so those crossing.
yep.
Okay.
I'm not a big ESPN fan anymore outside of McAfee, and this just made me think of this. But I don't know how I got my TikTok to this point, but I was seeing videos on TikTok of FFA,
What is that?
Future Farmers of America.
Okay.
They have these giant meetings with like a ton of people where they announce the leadership positions for each state, and it's like this huge thing in like an arena. And these people, everybody in there, everybody that's like nominated, they're all friends, and everybody's locked arms. Everybody's like locked, arms out,
Yeah.
holding each other, and everybody gets so excited for everybody, and it's just this wild thing. And the top comment was, "Imagine Pat McAfee announcing this. It would be the greatest thing ever because it's already the most hyped up place. Now you take College Game Day, Pat McAfee, and you put him there.
Where do they do this conference?
I don't know, but it looked like the coolest place. It looked like they were having so much fun.
That
It was wild. It really was wild. But they were all, it was such a cool thing to see because everybody was like hugging each other and they were so happy for each other. And
that algorithm must know you play Farm
I
Simulator.
don't, I've only played it once.
It doesn't matter. I watched some weird ass video on Instagram Reels, and that's all I get for months.
I got like five or six of these videos and I was like, this is awesome. This is so cool. These kids, they work so hard to get to this position. And it's like the highest leadership positions in FFA.
And they have one for each state.
I'm not sure what I was watching. I just know it was,
Was it even FFA?
yeah, it was FFA,
Okay.
but it was pretty cool. They were just so happy. And if you would have put Pat McAfee in there, he would have blown the roof off the place.
I only know one person that doesn't like McAfee. Or
Do,
maybe two.
do I know this person?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
But everyone else I know,
That guy hates everything.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Okay, I figured out who it was for sure. Um, well, people don't like McAfee because they're anti-fun.
Anti-fun.
McAfee is just fun. I mean, he's a frat boy, but he was never in a frat.
Well, he's a big, like, college party guy.
So I don't know if you saw this, but people are mad at him, like they always are. On Veterans Day, he did a show live from Paris Island,
Okay.
which is really cool. And he had a very special guest on his show. Did you see this?
No.
He had the commander in chief.
He had Trump on
Trump,
there?
Donald Trump was on the Pat McAfee show.
I did not see that.
He wasn't in person, he was over the phone. And McAfee got him to do the hoorah chant at the Marine.
What?
Yeah, he said, Mr. President, why don't you give them a hoorah? And he goes, oh, absolutely. And Trump, yeah, hoorah. It was awesome.
I didn't see that, but I saw he went into like the announcer booth
Yeah,
for
that was cool.
the
I saw
Lions
that.
Commanders game.
Yeah, that was really cool because he called a play.
Yeah.
I don't think he meant to, but he was in the booth. And
Well, no, they like asked him like I think they said, "Have you ever like called football or something?"
no, he definitely has
Then
not.
and then the game started again, and he just like called one play.
I don't remember who it was a touchdown pass.
The clip I saw it, I think they ran.
Okay, well, he was in there for a little bit then.
Okay.
But yeah, people are mad at McAfee. If you couldn't tell McAfee was a Trump fan, it's pretty clear. His dad was a truck driver.
But there's also truck drivers that aren't.
His dad is like blue collar strong.
There are I know a
Well,
good
old school
amount
union
of
guys, but I mean, McAfee was pretty clearly a Republican.
I've never really thought about McAfee like that. I'm just like, yeah, he was a NFL kicker
Yeah.
and
Well,
now has a huge show on ESPN.
well, I don't know if this is true. I didn't fact check it or anything, but I did see some stuff that said ESPN did not want Trump on the show, and McAfee said, "Too bad,"
I mean, I can see them doing that.
which would be like who, Bob Iger?
But I also feel like McAfee's done a lot of stuff that they tell him not to
Oh
do.
yeah, absolutely. They tell him not to cuss, and that went out the window.
Yeah.
They used to have a days without swearing counter on there. Like days without injury, but days without
Yeah.
because it never failed. It was JJ Watt.
Never cuss.
They'd get to 3 or 4 days, and JJ Watt's dogs would start barking. Guys, shut the fuck up.
JJ Watt, I wonder if he has a book. I know Tim
Pretty much.
Tebow does.
JJ Watt just seems like he's the nicest guy.
I know. I've always liked JJ Watt. And I like his brother too,
Yeah, all
TJ.
both of them.
Yeah.
They went on Fallon one night, and it was pretty funny.
Yeah. If you haven't, since you have the library card, look, you gotta check out Tim
I
Tebow's
do like
book.
Tim Tebow.
That it was real good. I read that in either elementary or middle school.
I do like him. He's
It was real good.
You remember when he tried to play baseball for a short time?
No,
Yeah, he played for the Mets.
I don't remember
He
that. I
never made it
remember
out of
when
the
he
minor
left
leagues.
the NFL
He
though.
could smoke a fastball, anything off speed, he could not touch.
Was he a pitcher or what position was
He
he?
played center field,
Oh.
but he could hit a little bit. So I was playing wiffle ball with some friends yesterday. All the people I think have been on the show, at least most of them. But we were having a nice time, and the way we play wiffle ball, we just kind of smoke the ball. We just throw it up. We just play home run derby style, but without it counting anything. We just hit. We just have fun hitting. I can smoke a wiffle ball. Now, when it's dancing and people throw fancy pitches, I can't touch it. But I could smoke a fastball.
It has to be like straight on for
No, it
you
doesn't have to
to
be straight
hit.
on, but it has to be near me. Like it has to be a hittable pitch. And I even the high ones I can these like unhittable ones I can sort of hit. But I can turn on a wiffle ball.
You also you've been around baseball for a long
I
time.
wasn't
Like you
great
were
at
an
that though.
umpire too.
I've always been able to hit a little bit. I'm not a good hitter by any means, but when I can make contact, I could smoke a ball.
What do you mean you're not going to the
No,
MLB?
I couldn't even play in high school, but I could turn on a ball occasionally. We were talking about we need to go to a batting cage.
The South County one
No,
with
they closed. They
the
got rid of
min they closed it?
Yeah, well, no, they just shut down the batting cage. It was too expensive. There's a batting cage right by my house.
Oh.
but at some point we need to go there.
Yeah, I don't
But
really know where there are batting
they're
cages
harder to
now.
find. But it was pretty funny. We're playing, and I tend to run my mouth a little bit when I do anything.
A little bit.
I'm a pretty good trash talker.
It's
And
more of like you never stop
friend
talking.
of the show, Jude, can't hit. I can. And he said he could out hit me. And everything I hit was way, way farther than what he could do. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Love you, buddy. But yeah,
Was he actually hitting them though?
he had a few. He missed a lot.
I mean, I would too. I
Yeah,
haven't swum a bat in years.
you've never played wiffle ball, have you, with us?
Now it's you, no.
Yeah. Well, we played at my grad party a little bit, but you didn't. It got overtaken by my cousins.
Oh yeah, there were a bunch of little kids there.
Last time I played wiffle ball, like an actual game, we don't normally ever play a game, but when I went camping this year, we played, and there was so many kids playing and adults. It was so fun. Uh, my aunt and uncle's friend, bunch of kids around and everything. He comes up with a cigarette in his mouth, swinging the bat in front of him like this, and just puffs out a big old cloud of smoke. Walks up to the plate, and it looks like he's got pyro.
Oh my God.
And then he realized what he did.
Sounds so mean, but some of my favorite videos are like adults trying to hit piñatas. And then there's like a little kid that is either behind them or just walks in front of them, and they get absolutely smoked by the adult.
You're disturbed, buddy.
Was I Now if it was my kid that got hit, I would be mad. Or like if I was there in person, I'd be upset. But watching it on video, like the kid's okay. Because it's not like a wooden or metal baseball bat. It's like one of the thin plastic ones.
Those still hurt.
But at the same time, it's like the kid's old enough that they should know not to walk in front of it.
That's true. They should.
But I mean, I every time I see a video of that, I laugh.
Those are funny. The videos of the kids hitting the dads are also pretty funny.
Oh yeah, especially in the balls.
Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
earlier I meant to say this, and we were talking about Andy Richter and then Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
Andy was on an episode of Malcolm in the Middle.
What
He
character
was the
did he play?
therapist.
Oh, okay.
You remember that episode? The boys get sent to therapy. Reach Malcolm and
No,
Dewey.
okay, I've never watched it, but I did see that clip on TikTok.
Oh my God, that's the funniest episode of that show. There's one clip, it's like 2 minutes long, and they're screaming at each other in the therapist office about how awful they are to each other. And Andy Richter screams at him and shuts him up. And he says, I am a trained professional or whatever, and you guys will not act like this. And Dewey, Dewey's the little one.
Yeah.
They finally stop. They all look at each other. Dewey turns around and just slugs Reese across the face.
See, I
I'll send it to you. That's the funniest scene in that show.
Is that on Disney Plus?
It's on Hulu.
Okay.
It's
But
it makes me laugh every time. I think I
I
watched it like
think
8 times and it made me laugh harder.
Conan is probably the best talk show, but I feel like David Letterman
Letterman was pretty
is,
dang good too.
yeah, because I hadn't seen
Both
Will
had
Letterman.
fantastic interviews with Norm.
I feel I hadn't seen a Letterman in so long, but he inducted Warren Zevon on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I was like, that's what Letterman looks
Oh, he's
like.
got a beard down to here now, and
Yeah, he has a beard now,
that grew
and
fast.
oh yeah. And he actually did like a really like nice induction speech. And Soundgarden, one of my favorite bands out of the 90s, got inducted. Fucking finally, dude.
I love
Took
Soundgarden.
3 ballots. But Jim Carrey inducted them,
Jeez,
which honestly, best induction speech of the night,
really?
hands
He can
down.
be serious.
The thing is, he made it. funny, but he was also like really serious about it. And they had Chris Cornell's daughter, the oldest daughter, there with him, kind of like talking about like him as a father and all of that. And it was it was really interesting to watch because of course they have like the performance part of other people playing the artist's music, and they had my favorite singer Taylor Momsen sing one of the Soundgarden songs, Rusty Cage. And if you've ever watched The Grinch, Jim Carrey and Taylor Momsen were in that movie together. So when he introduced the band and Taylor Momsen, he goes, "Yeah, Soundgarden and my old friend Taylor Momsen." And the fact that she like didn't know he was going to be there until like the week of made it even better. And
That's
there's a bunch of like clips or articles online of them like actually seeing each other for the first time in 25 years.
that's pretty cool. They
Because
hadn't seen
I
each other at all in 25 years.
because the movie came out 25 years ago, and she I think it was on Call Her Daddy that she was like, "Yeah, I've never seen him or talked to him in 25 years since the movie came out."
Wow.
So
Wow.
that was, yeah, that was really cool to see. And she, I mean, of course, she's like the biggest Soundgarden fan. So everyone after her performance was like, "Okay, Soundgarden, why don't you like do a tour and take her as the vocalist?"
I don't know if
Because
I know Soundgarden.
you probably, well, KCLC, sometimes they play Black Hole Sun, and that's
No.
their biggest hit. Not my favorite song by them, because I'm a Bad Motorfinger album fan. But yeah, Black Hole Sun I think is like their most popular one.
Back to the Letterman thing. He randomly appeared in Mr. Beast video about 6 months ago.
Why?
You don't know. It was he didn't even say anything. He was just there. He he did the I don't know if you saw you don't watch him, do you?
Mr. Beast, no.
He's good background noise.
I do not need that man in my algorithm.
Yeah, you can't get rid of him once he comes in.
No.
But I've watched his stuff since I was 15, 16. But
Like you're gonna say since I was a kid. I was like he was not
yeah, he's not
around
that
when
much
we
older than
were,
me. But he
yeah.
I've watched him forever. He did lose a certain amount of weight in a year kind of video.
Okay.
And for the last it was his friend, and for the last day, the last weigh-in, he was talking about the scales here and everything, and he's gonna get to go home and his family's outside waiting for him. And David Letterman's here too. And they cut to him and he waves, and that's it.
The funny thing is the people that watch Mr.
They
Beast.
don't know who Letterman is.
Yeah, exactly. So like what's the point of that?
I'm not sure. Honestly, I have no idea what the point of that was. But
Unless he's trying to be like, "Oh yeah, your kids watch me," so it's to like add a little something in for the adults.
yeah, yeah, I guess. I mean, his stuff isn't bad. The stuff he posts is pretty good videos, but
But he spent so much money on them, they better be
they're
good.
not as the low budget ones were funnier.
Yeah.
Like the original, not the original ones. Not like, I counted to 100 million videos.
Though like whoever has their hand on this
That, or
car wins the
yeah,
car.
that one, or stay inside the circle, and it's just Chandler, Jake, and Chris before Chris got kicked off the show.
Yeah.
But it was just like his three. Did you watch him back then at all?
I I only found out about him maybe like a year or two ago, and those were the videos I watched.
But like,
I didn't watch the like whatever real life Squid Game like $3 million
That
video
one's not
still
bad.
put out.
Beast Game sucks.
Well, yeah, there were exposés about that show.
I was into it at first, and then I watched the thing breaking down about it, and it made it. All it is them trying to get people to quit.
Yeah, and there were like injuries on the show.
Yeah,
And
and
apparently the women didn't get her money for
well,
like months.
guy won, but
I thought it was a woman because she claimed she didn't get anything.
I think everybody got 10 grand.
Oh.
But I missed the videos like I destroyed my friend's house and bought him a new one,
And
or
the fact that it's like
I
most
put 100
likely,
million Orbeez in my brother's backyard. Those were entertaining.
I always feel bad for like the victim of that
It's his
video.
friend. I mean, they're a part of it most of the time.
Yeah, but it's like it still has to be kind of annoying.
They
Like
clean it all up.
now what the hell am I doing with all these
They
Orbeez?
they clean it all up. They've always done that.
The thing I did like was whenever like you donate $1, replant a tree or
Yeah, that
something
was
like
pretty
that.
cool when he did that.
Yeah,
Then he would do stuff like I bought a car with pennies. That was always pretty entertaining.
I never watched that.
He used to post like 3 videos a week.
And now he spends millions of dollars on videos, so
Yeah.
go bankrupt if
Sometimes,
he did that.
well, he had just entertaining people on his show. Like his friends were entertaining,
Yeah.
and he would sometimes he'd give them 10 grand and say go buy stuff and film it. Those were always great background noise videos.
See, I've never gone that deep.
Yeah, I've watched him for. I've watched. I mean, I'll usually watch most of his stuff, but it's just not. It's too corporate now.
Yeah.
He got too big, which happens. But he's doing something
I-
right. He's got 400 million subscribers.
And that I remember when PewDiePie was the most subscribed
He had a lot to
person,
do with that.
and he was like only had 100 million at that time.
Only. Do you know
Well,
how many?
compared to Mr. Beast,
Do you know how many we have?
when PewDiePie, that was 10 years ago, maybe. And now it's like no one ever thought he would hit 100 million. And
No.
now you have Mr. Beast that has 400 million people.
Yeah, he's a lot. You know how many? Do you know how many subscribers on YouTube we have?
Not many, but at that time you were like, how is that possible to have 100 million people?
We have more than I thought, but not many.
I don't pay attention to the numbers.
32.
Okay.
And
We're in
YouTube,
the double digits.
we don't know. I don't think we know most of our YouTube people.
Shout out to the YouTube
'Cause,
people.
Instagram, it's all people we know.
Last time I checked, it was.
We lost a follower since we've been recording too.
Damn.
I don't know who it was.
RIP.
I tried to figure out who it was, but I don't know.
Well,
Instagram was mostly our friends. Actually, it's mostly my friends and
yeah,
a couple of yours.
yeah, probably only like two or three of mine.
Yeah, it's. I forget that I know a lot of people.
You always talk about like your birthday party and grad party, and you have like 100 people
Yeah,
there.
I don't know how that happens.
And,
I
and now
really,
you're like, I don't, how do I know that many
I,
people?
I don't know how it happens.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out
Well,
what
my
I'm doing with
birthday
my.
was also Casey's birthday, and everybody was there. All my friends, all his friends, school.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of people there that night.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing for my graduation.
You gotta have a party.
Well, I'm probably gonna do it like in May.
Yeah, after you walk,
Yeah.
that'd make the most sense.
I have to figure out when I actually get my diploma.
Right.
They don't send it out
Oh, you might
when
get it
I'm
before
actually
then. Yeah,
done.
you'll get it before.
I'm gonna have to talk to.
My diploma's on top of that box right there. Don't look at
Damn, you really care about it.
don't look at trash chair.
But I'm gonna have to figure that out.
You know how I
Also,
like I'm kind of a messy person.
you are.
I put my laundry away.
Your room still looks messy.
There's just a lot of stuff. It's not messy. There's just a lot of stuff.
I've gotten to the point in my room at home that I have to like stop myself from buying like concert tour posters
Yeah.
because I don't have anywhere to put them.
I had to stop myself from buying a sword.
Why do you need
Uh,
one?
why don't I need one?
Well, is it like a collectible?
World War II.
Like actually World War II or
Yeah.
okay, that's a collectible
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, but I have nowhere to put it, and I stopped myself. I'll tell you about that later. I can't really talk about that.
That's a collectible. That's not just like you log into a random pawn
Oh
shop and you're
no.
like, hey, you have a sword.
I'll tell you more about that later. But we got to start winding down because I got to go to bed soon. I got to catch a flight in the morning.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Hopefully we'll be in person next time. I don't know.
Possibly.
Actually, I don't know when we're gonna record next because I get back early Friday morning, and I have to go to a wedding on Saturday, and I'm definitely gonna be hungover on Sunday.
We'll figure it out.
I don't know when we might have to record on like Wednesday night or something.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think we'll be in person next week though.
That that one would have to be a short one
We'll figure something out.
for Wednesday night. But we will figure it out.
Oh,
We'll
cooking with Casey coming early tomorrow morning.
stay up until 3 a.m. to watch a
Nine
premiere.
months in the making,
Yeah.
and I did a fairly crappy job of editing it.
I will watch it.
I had like
I'll
an hour
critique
of
your editing.
I had like an hour of footage I cut down to 27 minutes. So
I didn't even think we got that much
there's a
footage when
lot
you
of
did
footage.
it.
And I didn't, oh, maybe 40 minutes of footage. I cut out like 10 minutes of it.
Okay.
There's a lot of footage. It's a
That
lot.
one I'll watch because I that was fun to film.
Find out why the syrup was on the roof.
Oh yeah.
You remember
Big
that?
reveal.
Do you remember that when he threw the syrup up on the roof?
Yeah, I was with him when he did that.
He was so drunk when he did that.
Oh yeah.
I think, if I remember right, because I don't think we actually talk about it in the video. If I remember right, it was the Four Nations game, US and Canada.
Hmm.
And Canada took the lead, and Casey said, "Get this Canadian crap out of my house." And he took the syrup and he threw it on the roof.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened. I see. I remember I was sitting at the table. He just runs over, grabs the syrup, opens up the back door.
Tucks it.
He's like, "Get this Canadian shit out." Throws a. I just hear this like thud, and I'm like, "Where did it go?" And I look out, and it's like on top of the roof. Like, okay,
And then it fell off, I guess, at some point. But that was, yeah. Man, we had some fun over there. That was a fun house.
that it was like a frat boy house for people who most likely didn't go to college.
Uh, they all went to college, but I don't think any of them finished college.
Exactly.
Yeah, none of them finished college.
That so put those together, and that's exactly what it was.
Man, that
A
was fun.
frat.
Some of the stuff that happened over there.
Yeah.
It was just a nonstop party every time Casey was in town.
It wasn't even a party. It felt like it was almost like a regular day for them.
It what when he was home, it was.
Yeah, it was like an average Tuesday night for them, but like to us.
Chasing Casey around the parking lot with those beans.
Oh God. Got beans on my hat. God. And the manager's out there watching, laughing.
Well, he knew
I thought
him.
we were gonna get yelled at. I was just standing there watching.
We were outside. It was okay.
Yeah, but
So,
in the parking lot. The amount of people walking by looking at that too.
yeah,
Too many margaritas that night.
that was a fun night. All right, though, we gotta wrap this up for now. I guess we'll be back next week, hopefully. Maybe we take next week off. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see y'all next time.